Oh my God, look at that deer. That's a buck. Man, that is awesome. I did not expect to see him coming around the corner. He's just jogging along. Look at him, isn't he a beauty? Oh my gosh, don't get hurt on that barbed wire. There he goes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Smith here on another beautiful morning bicycle ride. And so 4th of July was about a week ago, and I enjoyed being out here celebrating my freedom with a bicycle ride. So yesterday morning I got the chance to listen to a public speaker, a veteran, talk about the flag, the American flag. He's actually a teacher. He's a lot of different things, but he was you know, telling us a lot of things we didn't know about the American flag and its history, and all these little details that I didn't know, and I don't think anybody in the room really knew. But there's so much history behind the flag, and it was really important to him that people know that history. And I got to thinking, for me, what it is, what it represents. It represents the freedom. For me, it's the ability to get out here on this bicycle and exercise my freedom within the parameters of the law, and that includes riding anywhere I want to go on a public road. But the flag, for this man, what it meant for him was his calling was to teach people about the history of the flag itself. And for me, and pretty much everybody, I think its importance is in what it represents. And so the Pledge of Allegiance, he was talking about how it has changed over the years, the number of stars, the name of the little, different parts of the flag has different names. But for him, the flag, has a little bit different meaning for him, because he exercises his freedom in a different way, and his freedom to teach and live the American dream. And we all have different ways that we live the American dream. And I was thinking about that, and I think what makes it work is our respect for each other's American dreams. What's my neighbor's American dream? Am I going to get in the way of what he's doing? No, I'm going to cheer him on. And I think that's what makes us Americans, is our ability to support each other's American dreams, or at least not get in the way, but to respect different people's American dreams. I rode by a field the other day that had just been bulldozed, all the trees. But, and it was sad to see the trees gone, but that's not my land. That's a blank slate for somebody's American dream, and I respect that. And so I posted the video because it was just a different, it was so different going from riding through a forest to now here are these big piles of trees. And we as Americans, a lot of us criticize people in the Amazon jungle for taking down those trees, and here we are bulldozing our own trees. And so they give off oxygen too, but that's somebody's American dream. That's their blank slate. That's their land, freedom. And so I think that we all, as Americans, would be happier if we focused on our own lane, our own dream, and let people in the other lane live their dream and not focus on their lane. That's how I was so successful as a track athlete. I may have had someone who was faster than me in the lane next to me, but as I was running, I focused on my race and my lane, and I looked forward, and I didn't look over to the side to that guy in the lane next to me, because while I was doing this, he was doing this, running past me. And so that's how I maximized my potential as an athlete. And I think that's how us Americans can maximize our potential as Americans, by staying in our own lane, living our American dreams, and respecting others who live their dreams within the parameters of our framework, our legal system. Okay, and that doesn't mean we can't fight and work to change laws that we don't like, but we need to respect them while they exist, and especially when breaking them hurts other people's American dreams. So I just wanted to tell y'all how I felt as the sun came up, seeing how it is just after 4th of July, and I just listened to that wonderful man speak about the American flag. All right, well, let's go on with the bicycle ride. Oh, there goes 2 deer, a buck and a doe. Oh, look at the deer. 2 does and a fawn back there behind those trees. There they go, bounding off. One of them has antlers. One of them does not. There they go. Beautiful area right here. Perfect place to see a deer. So I'm gonna be quiet and hope we see more. Coyote, look at that coyote go. He is running straight away from me like a wild dog. Man, he's going faster than I am. That's for sure. There he goes, off to the left. That coyote had some mangy hair. I'll tell you what, I gotta be careful and be ready. Does he have rabies? You never know. Rabies is the big concern with coyotes that look like that. Mangy, spots of hair missing. And so I've got to be ready for one of those things to come at me full force. Rabies, I don't have time to think about who his owner is. He's a wild coyote. I get him mixed up with dogs sometimes, but I'm telling you, when they come out of nowhere like that, in the middle of nowhere, that was a coyote. That's what that was. But he didn't have rabies. He was healthy enough to know to run from me instead of attacking me. But when they have rabies, they attack. And they use all their wild instincts and skills to come at you with their teeth. And you've got to be ready to defend yourself against those attacks. It's not just dogs, it's wild animals too. Frisky young calf. Frisky cows here. Red Angus. Beautiful calves you got there, mama cow. They're not all hers, but they're all pretty. Alright, we're about to top this hill and see a pretty awesome valley on the other side. Yes. Oh my gosh. What a pretty view. Right down into this picture. It's a beautiful painting. This painting of this valley just wouldn't look right without me on my bicycle riding right through the middle of it. Right through the middle. Right there. All right, now let's paint that picture. Let's be that picture. That picture that people can only dream about, but that we can live together. Together! Together with our cow friends. Rabbit right here. Little cottontail right there. Okay. It doesn't want to socialize. Coyote right in front of me. There's another coyote. He's going across the field. He's jumping up. You see his head bobbing up and down. He's off there. He's gone. Y'all can't see him. Right here on this ridge, this may be the highest point in Cook County, or one of them, but we've got a really awesome view of the Red River in Oklahoma from right here. See the Red River over there? They may have let some trees grow up right here just to keep people from camping out right here. It'd be a real popular view without these trees because it's all right down there, the Red River in Oklahoma. Oh my, look at that view down there. Outstanding. Oh, wild pigs. We just came down into the Red River bottom and we got wild pigs right over here. But they are pretty small ones. So I know the owner of this land, but let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that I can count. But you know, with this GoPro camera, they probably look like pretty small dots. They're right there. And we're just gonna keep going. See what else we can see down here today. Well, darn it, it is closed. This road is closed, so I guess I'll just turn around. Nice view of the Red River there, but there's some deer too in that view. Yeah, there's 3 deer. What an amazing view. Okay, so we've got the Red River, a deer, 3 deer, oh, 4 deer. There they go. That one was closer than I thought, but yeah, there they all go, running down this creek, going into the Red River. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. The way the sun was lighting it up down there, I know those deer look far away to y'all, but to my naked eye, it's a really great view. Really great picture. We are on a public road, but it's pretty isolated. Why is it isolated? Well, I'll tell you, because it's a dead-end road and there is a cemetery at the end of it. That's why it is pretty rough. Pretty rough and not too well traveled. Pretty old cemetery. We're gonna have a look at it. Yeah, we are just about here. Oh. Yep, this is a cemetery. I climb my way up this hill. Here it is. Well, shoot, I'll tell you what, this grass is so grown up that I don't want to get out there and look at these tombstones today. I don't want to walk in that tall grass, risk getting chiggers and ticks, bit by a snake. So I'm going to come back on another day. We'll do a little story about this cemetery, but it is old, and it's way out of the way. And I'd like to read some of these grave markers on a day when it's not going to be so hot. I need to keep going. It's going to be 100 degrees, and I just don't want to get in that tall grass for the reasons I told you. Chiggers and all kinds of stuff in that grass that I don't need to get into. But yeah, we'll just go back the way we came, back up this dead-end road, down this dead-end road. Look at those deer, 2 bucks. Beautiful. Oh, had a good look at their antlers. They were beautiful. Now, can I see them again? I don't know. Yeah, there's their tail, a white-tailed deer, but they went off that way and now they're out of sight. Yeah, those are 2 bucks that were about the same size. They had a pretty big rack, big antlers, covered in velvet, so they're still growing. Those are 2, they look like twins, really. They looked really great. Oh, a big snake in the road up ahead. Real big. Let's see what that is. Could be a rattlesnake. Oh, I can't catch up with it though. There, it stopped. We're gonna see what it is. Oh, it's a king snake, or maybe a rat snake. I don't know. It's pretty black, but it had some coloration and patterns on its back. So I think it might have been a big dark colored rat snake. I don't know for sure. Possibly a king snake, like I said. But not a rattlesnake. It was big though. Real big. Probably big enough to eat a rattlesnake. In which case it probably was a king snake. Boy, those are pretty cows. With the sun hitting them the way it is, that red really shows up. Looks real bright and pretty to me. Now we go down into the creek. Low water crossing. And then I gotta climb out quite a big uphill after I go down this low point in the creek. Yeah. All right. Now just a long, slow climb from here on out.